Hello, guys. I'm coming to you because I'm upset. I'm going to try not to use foul language. So if I do, I'm sorry. Yes, I'm a Christian. I know I shouldn't use foul language. But I'm highly upset. My husband is currently in the hospital for now the second time in approximately 4 months. He just got released on Thanksgiving. He got out of rehab Thanksgiving. Friday evening, I received a phone call from his doctor right before even sitting down for dinner for the same thing, that his kidneys, his potassium level was affecting his kidneys, that they cannot figure out why his potassium level is messing up. Now, I don't understand why they can't tell me a diet that will help with that. But also, my husband is legally deaf. He can hear my voice because he's been acclimated to it for 25, almost 25 years. But also, he has early stages of dementia. Okay, with that being said, this morning, before I got to the hospital, he was given a paper and he signed it, even though when I took him to the hospital, I signed the admission paperwork and everything and got him settled into the hospital and that. I signed all of his paperwork and everything, and I got him settled into the hospital on Friday night. And I let them know that he does have dementia, and I let them know all of his medical and everything. But today, they said because he was alert, he was alert, he was coherent. He was alert and coherent. That was all they needed for him to sign the paperwork. So that means a 10-year-old in their eyes could sign paperwork. Which makes no sense. Makes no sense. A 10-year-old in their eyes can sign paperwork. Real good. Because of his diminished mental status, he was able to sign the paperwork. So where does that make sense? Then when I started to question and ask questions and everything, I was told to sit down, stay in my place, and shut up. Not in those exact words, but that was insinuated. Even though I'm married to him, now I want to know, I have a question. Where does marriage stand in this world? I thought that marriage overruled everything. Because in my book, marriage trumps every other paperwork. I was told that if I wanted to pursue and have any say over what goes on medically over him, it didn't matter whether or not he was deceased. I had to be his medical proxy. I had to sign and be his medical proxy, even though I'm married to him in that hospital. That does not make any sense. It's like, really? I'm sitting there scratching my head, wondering where these people come off thinking how marriage is not sacred at all. How marriage is not sacred anymore. How this world thinks that marriage is not sacred enough anymore. How we take our marriages and not take our marriages for granted. And think that we need to get medical proxies, and that trumps marriage licenses and things like that. I believe that, medical proxies and things like that are great for aging parents or aging children, things like that, but not spouses. There is a difference. Spouses should be able to speak for one another at all costs, at all times, especially if they have even a little bit of altered mental status. I don't care if that spouse comes in and says that other spouse has an altered mental status, then the medical field needs to listen. They used to. But I was told that they don't anymore. It needs to go back to that. Thank you for listening and give me your input. Thank you.